Okay, it's late, but I've been wanting to make videos, so I'm going to take a little time to end the day. The question of, do we know if the sun is going to come up tomorrow? And it's a question that Hume deals with. But anyway, first of all, I want to take it as a given that, of course, we don't know that. If you think we do know or whatever, then fine, you can welcome to comment. But basically, I'm addressing this from the point of view, of course, we know uh, better that we don't absolutely know. We have good odds, and that's an interesting conversation about what the odds are, but you can't tell a future event. What might make it not absolutely true that it is known to come up? Okay. I'd like to say before that, too, is that um, another alternative approach to this is that we redefine the word known in a skeptical way, where you can know something because you hold it in a category where you treat it as reliable. So in a sense, you are ignoring the percentage by which it's not absolute, or in which it's wrong, but it's still knowledge, and that's a skeptical definition of knowledge. But anyway, back to why the sun might not come up tomorrow. Well, I thought of three, and somebody just added four, maybe more. But one, the sun might not come up tomorrow. So did you hear that? I had three for a long time, but talked to somebody and they came up with the fourth one. I wonder if I can remember theirs. I'll try to remember theirs. Okay. One, um, the sun could blow up, right? If the sun went out, and this was somebody else's idea, if the sun went out, then it would still come up and just be dark and come up dark, right? So, but the sun could blow up, and if it blew up, then I don't think that, we'd be engulfed in flame. I don't think that it would be, the sun wouldn't come up anymore, so to speak. We'd just be burned up. So, okay. That's one way. Another way is sort of a poetic way, which is that we are mortal, and if we die, then the sun doesn't really come up for us. So, from our point of view, relativistically, the sun doesn't come up anymore. But that's metaphorical. A lot of people, of course, will say that materially, it'll go on for other people because we've seen other people die, and it goes on. So, anyway, I think that's a good one, and so the third one is the one I prefer the most, which is that the way the sun could be said not to come up tomorrow is if we realize today that the sun doesn't come up now. The sun does not come up. It doesn't ever do that. We're on the earth, and we're swinging out of the shadow of the earth into eyesight of the moon, of the sun. And we see the sun. And that's what's really going on. The sun isn't rising, it's not setting. We're rising and setting. Oh, the fourth one. So, yeah, the fourth thing was if the earth stops spinning, which will happen from tidal forces, eventually, uh, you know, would happen from tidal forces, and the one side will keep facing the sun. When that does, then the earth will stop, the sun will stop rising. That's the fourth way.